The Big Voice. KWTN 100.9 FM. Nebraska. The official radio station of the Winnebago tribe.
KWTN 100.9 FM. Welcome everybody to a beautiful Tuesday here. We are the official radio station of the Winnebago tribe. You're going to be joined in here. I got Kevin Ebert driving here today. So Kevin, really appreciate you. And
check 1 2.
Yeah, he's going to give us a check 1 2. You going to spit some bars?
I want to.
But nonetheless, man, folks, if you guys have an opportunity, make sure that you share this far and wide because we have some great information that's going to be presented today. One, we're going to talk to the Winnebago Tribe's Transportation Department. We have a good conversation. Tony Wood, he's going to have a thing called Res Rummage. We're going to find out more about that. And he's coming on up here today. Of course, we got Did You Know with Gayla Whitewater. Aiden, our summer youth apprentice worker, is going to give us the joke of the day. So I know that I tried one and I scratched it from the starting lineup because he did not smile. He didn't crack a little ha 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 ha. He didn't do anything like that. So it must have not worked, but he got us a good one in the works right here. And
I think you gotta pull one out. You gotta pull one out for him. He don't just smile at anything.
You gotta give him the whole story.
Well, I mean, it's gotta be good. You can't. You gotta bring your A game. You can't be bringing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now everybody wants to know, what is Winnebago having a firework display? We got some details. We're working those out. I know it's last minute and stuff, but yes. The long version is that, yes, there is going to be a Winnebago firework display brought to you by the Winnebago Volunteer Fire Department, and that's going to be taking place this Friday. So we're going to find out if you folks you're in for a treat because they have a great firework display planned out. So we're going to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. For those that are tuning in, thank you guys for supporting Winnebago Big Voice, and thank you for our guests that are coming here as we do have some... If you're tuned in, we have the terrestrial 100.9 FM. We have the internet radio. You go to winnebagotribe.com, and we have Facebook and YouTube. Those 4 elements and stuff. But if you tune into Facebook and YouTube, go to Winnebago-the Big Voice. You'll notice that we get to invite in the Winnebago Tribe's Transportation Department. Go ahead and give us your introductions.
Oh, thank you for having us today, Garan and Kevin. So this is our lead driver, Miguel Polito, and we have some updates that we wanted to share, and they're very important. So we'll go ahead and get started.
Okay, so and then you're the lead driver, right, Miguel?
Correct.
All right, first time here at the Big Voice, so welcome, man.
That's right. Thank you.
I hope this is what our hope is that you folks tuned in to the transportation in the buses and
they are.
and stuff. All right, that's what we like to hear and stuff because we do the big hour. We're gonna have to give you guys a shout out the next time we do on All Requests Live. But nonetheless, so some updates and some things. Now, I have some questions, but I'll let you guys get the updates out there. So go for it.
Okay, so what I did was I sent this to Bethany. I should have sent it to Kevin also, but it's just the updated schedule, and I was the HR department reached out and they asked if we had anything updated, and so I said, can you send what you have? And wow, it's been a long time since it's been updated.
Okay.
So there was a lot of things that we did, and I don't want to say change, but we just added in there and made sure the times were correct, and
I'm sorry to
interrupt
there, but Kevin, are you able to go to their landing page on the Winnebago Tribe? And the people that are tuned in on Facebook and YouTube, they can see where you're going. But you do have a tribal page.
We do have a tribal page.
Yep. And what's
the
the
tribes tab under transit, I believe.
Okay, Winnebago Tribe under transit. So he's kind of navigating that, but he'll pull it up here for the folks that can follow along. But you had a question, Kevin?
Services?
Under services.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay. Oh, we should have been under there.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, well, that's where I found us.
Is there that search tab that you
Yeah.
might want to use?
Probably just gotta.
So, while he's looking for that, we just wanted to make sure that our information was correct, and we did get this approved. And so, next step is getting it to our
Put it in
printer.
transit.
Yeah, and then we're of course going to get it posted on all the medias that we're able to.
All right. So schedules and information for tribal transit. And let's see here. It says tribal transit drivers. What you have to do is that you have to make sure there's no cash, right?
No
No
cash.
money orders.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do I get a money order? What's the best possible way to do that?
Just go over to the post office, or you can buy them at Walmart.
Okay.
We'd like you to fill them out. Put Winnebago Tribal Transit on who to pay to, and then write your name on there on the bottom somewhere, so that we know who it goes to, and then we can get a receipt for you.
You can also abbreviate it, WTT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So in here, no cash accepted for tickets or rides. Sometimes we have somebody that gets on and they want to, just pay cash, but we're unable to take cash.
Okay.
And then the best place to go for a ticket is the Tribal Finance Department.
Okay.
They're all set up for that. They're open 8 a.m. to 4:30, and the cost for those rides is for a single ride, it's $3, and then you can get a round trip ride for $5. So there's a dollar savings there. And then for 10 rides, in which this is our most popular, is $25. And then you can also, for $50, you can get 20 rides. And that gets you like back and forth to wherever you're trying to go. So as long as you're at one of our stops, and we'll pick you up.
All righty. So you remember that song by I Got Five on it?
Yeah.
With the gas prices and stuff?
Yeah.
That is, I'm going to say it's a steal and stuff. So who's eligible? Do you have to work somebody? Or if I wanted to ride up to Sioux City just to go up there and visit my friends, can I do that or no?
You can probably jump on the casino run, and then we stop in South Sioux near Anytime Fitness on Cornhusker Drive.
Yeah.
And then up at Cook Park. And so
Okay.
that's where most of our riders get off. And then when you want to come home, then you just make it back over to that stop and then pick you up.
That is cool.
So the demand response is a non-fixed route. It changes weekly, monthly. It depends on all the new drivers that we pick up and take to work. It's mainly for riders that are non-casino workers. So workers that want to work in the city, we can provide them rides here in town to the city, to wherever they need to go. And so that's where all those $25 tickets usually come
So
from.
we'll take them to Tyson, Seaboard. We have people that go to various fast food places where they work.
Gas stations.
Yeah. And we just make sure they get up to work, and then our schedule, we work it out so we're able to pick them up and come back, bring them home.
I am going to be the DJ hat here.
Okay.
But I at times DJ up in Sioux City. I get done late, all this and that, and I'm worried about the people that are partaking and stuff like that. But you cannot get on if you're under the influence.
You cannot get on under the influence.
Okay.
You're correct.
Wanted to ask that question
Yes.
because I know some of our friends are probably going to ask that and stuff. But there's certain guidelines,
Yep.
Yes.
and that's to protect the safety of the driver and the
And
safety of the passengers.
Correct.
So what are some of those guidelines?
Basically, it.
Just said it.
Yeah.
Basically just said it. You
Yeah.
can't be under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then what about like if I'm just singing, I got my headphones and singing top of my lungs and stuff, that's okay?
Well, as long as you got good vocals, man, I'm sure you'd be all right.
Yeah, we don't care if you can sing, but if you can't, you might get stopped and
Man, I can
See
sing
ya.
a mean Al Green in the car by myself. I
let's
don't
hear
know.
it. Let's hear it.
In the car by myself. Well, so you guys have updated schedule, and kind of give us some examples of that.
So basically, we just wanted to let you know the times of pickup and the drop-offs. Also, the leave time from the casino to back to Winnebago. and we just wanted to be specific for everyone to understand that this is when we're going to be here and there, for each stop on a daily basis. So, and so that's a set route. That's going to never change. That's always going to be the same on day in, day out. So
here's a huge one that I have that I'm gonna ask you guys is that I actually had another person come in here. He's like, "Hey, where's tribal transportation at?" And I sent him out to the building. I shouldn't have did that. The reason I shouldn't have did that is because you guys have official pickup and drop off points. It's not that building.
correct.
Yes.
Okay.
We
tell
are
'em
not
about
a
that.
bus stop. The transit is mainly for parking the vehicles, and then we do have some administrative people there. But a lot of times there's nobody there, and so that might be a complaint. Was I went out there and no one was there? That's why we have it the regular stops, and we have the regular
Drop off points.
drop off points, and then
Where is the official drop off point and pickup point?
behind the Blackhawk Community Center, there's what is that, like a shelter there?
Okay.
That's where we would like everybody to
Yeah, on
be
the west
there.
side.
Yes, on the back side of the pool.
Oh, they even got a little a hut for you, so if it's raining, you can stand out of the rain, And
Yeah.
they got it fixed up real nice down there.
And yeah, these are huge buses, and sometimes you guys got those gray vans,
Right.
and at times the building is used for maintenance and making sure that they're all
Yeah,
checked over
it's
and
for
stuff.
the vehicles. It's
For
a
safety.
restricted area.
It's a restricted area because
Yeah.
you never know what's coming out of there, all this and that and
Exactly.
stuff. So just keep our kids away from there, and then also you guys won't pick anybody up from there.
No,
No.
we don't.
All right, that sounds good. Okay, what am I
I
missing?
do got a question.
All right.
What is your on-time percentage? I mean, how often are you guys just there? I mean, I remember in Germany they made a big deal out of our trains are on time all the time. But
Right.
We
you
are
guys
very
pretty-
consistent. Very.
Yeah, our drivers are very good drivers. We've got OGs there that's been there for day one. So
I remember that one dude. When I used to work at the casino, I'd ride the bus, and there was a train coming through, and one of the drivers called. One of the passengers called, "Hey, there's a train blocking me. Can you wait?" And they did, man. I thought that was cool that they was able to contact them, and they didn't want to miss it, and the train stopped them. So I want to give them a shout out for doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only
correct.
thing that makes us get behind might be the road construction. And so, they pop up and we're not really aware of it. But usually the driver will let us know that, and then we'll contact the casino and let them know we're running a few minutes behind. We have X amount of riders, and then so it works out real well. We have really good communication with Winnebago.
ain't gonna lie now. Every once in a while in the morning time, it might be a little Indian time. Be right at 6:40. So, but that's common.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. The modern day war pony, right? That transportation, and at times our war ponies get sick, maintenance costs, all this and that. So hopefully the Winnebago community, I really want to say thank you to Tribal Transportation for coming on up here.
Most definitely,
and giving
yeah.
us this information. This is huge because a lot of people need transportation. I know, and I want to say thank you because Dollar General was shut down, and then we're kind of in a food desert. People
Yeah.
just wanted to get the necessities.
Right.
And you folks stepped up and helped out with human services to, some of the elders needed to get up there, do some grocery shopping and whatnot. So thank you for that. That was some of the things that your drivers and transportation really took to heart. And it's good to see the community doing that far as trying to help out and remedy the situation. It's not a solution permanent or anything like that, but it tries to ease the burden of financial
Right.
Yeah.
gases.
I don't
right.
feel like at this point I haven't contacted Miss Scoo, but I wanted to make sure that if people still needed to go get groceries on Tuesdays and Fridays, to reach out to Human Services. We might still be doing that
Yeah.
because not everybody, the dollar store don't have everything, so we might take you up to Hy-Vee or to Walmart, just like before, and just contact Human Services and they'll let us know if we need to transport someone.
Do you have any availability for more drivers or anything like that? Or is it pretty much full? I appreciate the drivers because that's really a thankless job. But man, that you talk about making the machine run without the
Right.
drivers.
Right.
You guys wouldn't be up and going and stuff. So
Yeah.
no matter what, 365, whether it's hot outside, cold outside and stuff,
Right.
but your drivers are out there.
They're essential.
They're essential.
Yes, right.
Man, want to say thank you guys for that task. It's a huge responsibility, and the Winnebago Tribe really does the Winnebago Tribal Transportation Department really does a good job and stuff too.
To answer your question, though, we don't have any positions available at this time.
Okay.
We like CDL drivers. So
Okay.
if you do, and go down to the tribal office and apply, they keep your application on file.
Okay.
And then usually if we need somebody, we reach out to HR right away, and then they'll let us know if it's an emergency hire or
Yeah.
temporary hire, then they'll have of that list. So if that's something they're interested in, then just have them reach out.
So it would be all they would need is Class C and passenger endorsement to be able to drive for us.
My dad used to drive for the hospital, and he really enjoyed that. He would do transports to Omaha, Des Moines, and put on music and just have those conversations. In fact, I was talking to somebody yesterday that was making mention of my dad and the conversations that they had, and they would just talk about blues music and all this and that and stuff. I know that you drivers do a good job, so thank you on behalf of that and stuff.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that my drivers are getting recognized and for all the hard work they've been putting in, and they continue to do so and help the community, getting them to work, especially the casino workers, you know. And it's been a lot of casino workers hanging in there. We've been getting big numbers over there lately.
Nice.
And they're all youngsters. These youngsters are hanging in there, and we're pretty proud of them for doing that. So,
Like you said,
good.
essential.
Yeah, essential. Yeah.
Last thing we want to make mention is Kevin. Do you have any questions for them? If not, any shout outs?
I don't have a question, but I want to let them know that Winnebago Finance reached out and said Winnebago Finance accepts money orders, credit cards, no cash.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Oh, thank you for doing that.
Yep.
I need to put that into our information.
Yeah.
And think about credit cards are. Okay.
And some of this is grant funded, so there needs to be that kind of what they call a paper trail.
Paper trail.
Yeah, and cash and at times and stuff can get kind of lost in the transaction and stuff. But it's for that reason. It's not that there's other things that take place and stuff. But the money orders really help finance.
Yes,
and
definitely.
You guys will go to the drawing board when the grants come around and everything too. So appreciate the finances help
Yes.
and everybody that makes that kind of run. So here we go. Winnebago Tribal Transportation shout outs.
Just shout out to my drivers.
Yeah.
For showing
Yeah,
up
for
every day.
sure.
Yep.
For
Straight
sure.
up.
All right, Miguel, you got anything to add?
Thanks for having us, letting this be heard, because we do love what we do, helping our community, and not just here but also in the city, urban natives around there that especially that are getting out of RTF, looking for a second chance, and just to get back on their feet, and we love to help people like that, so.
That's what we like to hear. You said something, Miguel, that hit it right on the head there, man. You said you love what you do, and your drivers love what they do, and you can see that. So thank you for bringing that up. That's a good perspective. So you guys have a good rest of your day, and thank you guys for coming
Thank you
to
for having
Thanks,
us.
man.
Winnebago Talks, the Winnebago Tribe's Transportation Department, and very interesting, and thank them for coming up. All right, Kevin, we get to invite our next guest. Sharon, if you could do me a favor, whoever's out there, just send them on in. They're up next. But I want to ask you a question. Very important question. Probably the most important question that I'll ask today. How was your weekend?
Dude, my weekend was phenomenal, man.
Yeah?
It was so great. I had to take an extra day.
Why was it phenomenal?
Okay. You know what? I knocked a couple things off my bucket list.
Okay.
When I was a kid, sophomore, freshman in high school, we would be the only stand at powwow, at Santee powwow.
Okay.
My grandmother was a crafter. Her name was Florence Leadham. And she made all the dance outfits for all the dancers. But Santee didn't have no food stand. So we would set up the only food stand they'd have. And then we'd camp out. And I haven't done that since the late 80s. And I always wanted to set up a tent or something. Well, this weekend I got to take my camper. Got to go up to Santee. Got there a little bit late. Somebody made me stay awful late that Friday.
I did.
And barely let me go. And I get up there. I had no place to park.
Can you throw the camera on you?
No.
He's so into his story. But keep going.
So anyway, I had no place to park. And I go up to the announcer stand, and who's up there? Waylon LaPointe, and then his wife. And they're like, all right, we'll help you out. They're doing all these things, man. All right, we got this. So they have all these camper sites, and there's a bunch of cars parked in them because it's right next to the softball field, right next to the powwow grounds. And the only one they could give me at first was right next to porta potties. I couldn't do that. Anyway, so got to stay at the powwow. Ended up getting a nice little spot. I just spent the weekend there, and then I got to raise the flags Sunday morning. That's been a bucket list for mine for a while. I mean, I know it ain't nothing, but it's just, it's hard for me to get up that early.
Yeah.
That's why I got out of the Army, was not to get up that early. And then I have to get up that early to go raise flags. So
To be continued on your story and stuff, but I'm glad that your weekend went well. We like to invite our next guest in here, and we really appreciate these folks here. But Sean, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It's glad to be here. Always glad to come up and come have a talk with you guys, whether it's sports, work. I just love being on the air.
Little Priest Travel College in the house.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, and who'd you bring with you?
I'm Rick Nelson. I'm the new carpentry instructor for the new carpentry program at Little Priest.
Mark, thank you guys for coming up. This is huge. We're getting an in-depth, exclusive interview because the Deer Clan building debuted last week. For those that don't know, tell us a little bit about that.
We just had our new state-of-the-art Deer Clan building, the Chahiki Cottage building, and it's really great. I'd like to give my buddy Rick, give him a chance to talk about it a little bit more.
Okay.
This is a whole new program for Little Priest. They've been operating 1 year, and they actually had a retired instructor come and help set the program up.
Yeah.
And everything is state of the art. It's all brand new building, all brand new equipment, and it is going to be a fantastic opportunity for anybody that wants to come and learn how to do some carpentry.
Okay, Rick, here's what I learned is that we want your introduction. This is your first time here on The Big Voice. Thank you for coming up. And Sean, thank you for bringing Rick up. We really appreciate that and stuff. But you just said you're new to the program. But tell us a little bit about you, man. What's your story?
Well, I've actually been building houses and other various projects for 30 years.
30 years.
I worked for a private contractor for 14 years. We did primarily custom homes and some pole barns and a little bit of light commercial. I quit that and started my own business, and we did remodeling, and we remodeled a 65-unit hotel.
Wow.
Along with did the final finish and exit, they call it, on 2 brand new hotels.
Okay.
And did a lot of houses and pole barns and different things like that.
Yeah.
And for the last 6 years, I've worked for Bluestone Homes out of South Sioux, which is part of Ho-Chunk.
Yeah.
And I was the lead finish carpenter and job site supervisor for them.
Nice.
And this opportunity came along, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to pass some knowledge on.
Wow, that is pretty awesome. Thank you for telling your story.
You're welcome.
Here's some other questions that I have for you folks is that we have a lot of graduates that came out of Winnebago Public School, and then Little Priest also on the same day. You guys did your graduation ceremony. This year, you guys featured some carpenters. I've been kind of following them on social media.
Oh, yeah.
They're really proud of their work, and you get to sit back and be like, hey, I built that. I seen that under construction, whatever. But you have to get your education, and you teach them the foundation. I want to ask you a question. Maybe Sean or Rick, you can ask me, but who's the ideal student? Like,
I don't know if there is exactly an ideal student.
yeah. I
would say anybody that wants to learn and wants to use their hands, and like you said, at the end of the project, they want to sit back and have a sense of pride that we did that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just kind of looking at it from those boys that kind of went through that program, like you got to be there, you got to want to show up, you got to want to be there every day, you got to want to be able to get your hands dirty, and just be ready to work. Be ready, just be teachable. Because I think about those boys that kind of went through it, like Eliseo Nava, James Sun the third, my little nephew Drake Porter. Like they were there busting their butts every single day. And there were some long days, and even before the building, they were in kind of like a little shed, and it was cold, but they toughed it out, and they got their degree or their diploma certificates, and now they're doing great work in this community. I know Eliseo's doing his internship with HCI. And I've seen James' son kind of putting in some work, doing some siding and doing a little bit of roofing. So you know, it's good to see them doing their thing after the post grad.
I wanted to say, you're saying boys, but it ain't just boys, because we got Taryn Thomas. She come and put that antenna up for us
Oh yeah.
on Friday. I mean, that was huge. I mean, we really needed it, and facilities really came through, but she was one of the lead ones crawling up and down that ladder. So, I mean, and that's one of your graduates, and I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, she's doing good work.
Taryn gets after it for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So here's I'm just kind of thinking of all the work. I wanted to tell you a story. I come across a post. One of the recent graduates, after the tornado hit Winnebago, and it was a confirmed tornado in Winnebago, but they posted, "I just got my carpentry degree. If you guys need any roof fixes or, you know, replacement of windows or anything like that, I'm willing to do it for free." And I was just really proud of that gentleman that posted that, just to offer his skills in a time of need.
Shows you his teachings.
Shows you his teachings, man. That's freaking Little Priest. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. You have some equipment here. For those that are online and listening.
Oh, it's not for us?
Well, we're going to do an open house to showcase the Deer Clan building,
Okay.
and that is going to be July 21st. And we are going to serve lunch from 11 until 2,
Okay.
and it is open to the public.
All right.
From 2 to 5, we're still going to have some snacks. We're going to do some door prizes for all the attendees. This will be the top door prize.
It's a DeWalt 20 volt brushless 2-tool combo kit. And yeah, man, that's awesome.
And we're also going to do some Little Priest swag for door prizes. And the other big deal with this is that if we have students that are willing to come and sign up, the first 10 students to sign up for the course will be to get one of these
Wow.
when they complete the first semester. in
Wow.
December.
No kidding. That is awesome. That is amazing. Okay, so we're going to count down to next Tuesday. Or, no, excuse me, the 21st. Mm-hmm. It's on a Tuesday, so we got a couple weeks here. And how do they get a hold of you? If I have maybe one of my children or, you know, a cousin or somebody that wants to get into carpentry, where do I take them?
Take them up to campus. Reach out to either Rick Nelson in the Deer Clan building or Mr. Darby Young. You know, just to kind of get the application process going. Native students need their CIB, need to apply, and, you know, get the transcripts, things like that, for sure.
Thank you, Sean. Little Priest Tribal College, make sure you come back before. Is the fall schedule open?
Fall schedule is up. It's on the website. First day of classes is August 17th, but we'll be doing new and returning student orientation on August 12th and the 13th from 10 o'clock to 5 p.m. closing.
Nice. Sean, I'm pretty proud of you. They had the Little Priest powwow. It was the graduation celebration powwow. And one of the things that people are shy about is dancing, especially if they don't have a regalia, right? And it's almost like Superman. You put on your regalia and it kind of gives you the momentum to go out there. You didn't have a regalia, but you went out there and danced. And you're a good dancer, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Just a little bit about that. Like, I used to dance when I was a little guy. You know, thank goodness I had, like, loving parents, loving Choka grandma that allowed me to do those things. And talking to Mr. John Snowball, he told me that your Choka put a lot of effort into you getting you to that arena. It's kind of on you to get back into it. So it's kind of just something I'm thinking about, kind of looking to do, and something I really want to do because that, you know, it just feels good to be in that arena. Good thoughts, good feelings for sure.
My son had a blowout on his moccasin, so he got undressed. But because Sean was out there dancing, I just told him to come out and dance in his regular clothes. And my son went out there, and he's 18, so he got a late start in grass dancing. We didn't want to force it upon him and stuff, but at the same time, I remember the Winnebago Youth Achievement Powwow, and all the young ones, they didn't have regalia, but they wanted to dance. And you providing that kind of leadership and how do you say it? You know, you weren't shy, just to see you're leading by example.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good. So Sean, thank you for doing that. Hopefully powwow will be in May again. right?
Yep. First
Okay.
annual. Looking to do it next year. We had such a good turnout. I'm excited for next year. I'm really just to keep making it, bigger, maybe a little bit better each year, and
Yeah.
just learning from our mistakes and capitalizing on what worked.
Right. So, Rick, you're off and running. We appreciate you coming. We look forward to working with you. If you have anything that you want to bring up here to the radio station, we're more than welcome to announce it for you, all right?
I appreciate that.
All right.
One thing I wanted to say was that one thing that's unique about this program is that all the tools that they need to get started, all the basic hand tools are provided in this program, and when they complete the entire course, they get to keep that set of tools.
Nice.
There's a tuition right there. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, those things ain't cheap.
Once you have that knowledge, folks, and this is what I like to say, is that nobody could take it away from me. I could steal this DeWalt, and you could lose it and stuff, but the knowledge, I can't reach into Rick's brain and like, hey, man, I need your 30 years experience and put it in my brain. But you're teaching that. And once the students receive that knowledge, they'll always have it, man. And that's the exciting thing about it. It's never too late to start. I seen that you graduated a gentleman that was elderly, but he was proud. And that was just to set the tone by example right there. Is you're never too old to stop learning. That's pretty good. So Little Priest Tribal College, thank you guys for coming in.
Yep. Thanks for having us.
We got a
Thank
comment
you.
from Common Grounds, Little Priest Tribal College. Says Winnebago people know how to take care of their community.
That's right.
Definitely.
That's a little shout out there.
All righty, we are going to keep the interviews rolling. So, Sean, send the next person in. If you can help us on out, Little Priest Tribal College. We had Winnebago Tribal Transportation, but upcoming, we have some good information. Tony Wood from the Ho Chunk Community Development CDFI is in the house. He has what is called, well, I guess I'll give him an opportunity to announce some really cool things that are going to be taking place here in the Winnebago lands and stuff. Upcoming. I love to shop. I think the only time I don't like to shop is during Christmas, but other than that, I like to do some shopping and stuff. But Tony Wood, how you doing, man?
We're doing good. How are you, man?
Hanging in there. No, give us your title again.
I'm the CDFI coordinator for Ho Chunk Community Capital, but I do some work for HCCDC as well. So,
Okay,
yep,
the CDFI.
yep, the CDFI.
And you guys just went to a series of entrepreneurship classes over there at Woodland Trails.
Yep,
How did it go?
We had a 4-part series. Right now, we have a lot of our participants finishing up their business plans. We partner with Center for Rural Affairs on that, and they had the actual grant money for that. So as soon as people are done with those, they get $1,000 to implement their business.
I don't know if you got to catch the interview that we did with Little Priest and the Carpenters, but I will see on posts on social media you handing keys to Winnebago families for a new house.
Yep.
How is that possible?
That is possible through, obviously we work with First Tribal Lending to get people financed, and the CDFI is pretty instrumental in that. And of course, Bluestone Home builds some great homes. And yeah, it's a process. I always tell people it's not a sprint to home ownership. Sometimes it's a walk, sometimes it's a stumble, but you just keep moving forward,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's an awesome opportunity for everybody. And actually, I don't know if you've seen that today. Section 184 lending is available in Dakota County now. So First Tribal Lending, we did some work to get HUD to add that county.
Yeah.
So now there's no gap. Woodbury County was covered, Thurston County was covered, but now Dakota County is in the mix of it. So
Yeah.
no financial assistance from the tribe, but we have some opportunities that maybe we can get some down payment assistance through one of our programs. So
I think we could talk to Tony for like 8 hours straight because he's involved in a lot of. We could talk baseball.
Yep.
I know you do some. What do they call it? Realty. You have a business on that. Is that what it's called?
I'm a realtor.
Yeah,
I'm a realtor.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
What is that? What's the industry called?
Just the real estate industry.
The real estate
yeah,
industry.
there's hardly any natives that are involved in that, and I'm glad to be, representing for our tribe and everything. Actually, we have one of our tribal members looking to close in Sioux City, the 10th of July.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and they went through one of our programs, our IDA program, so that's their actual down payment assistance.
Wow.
So it's a beautiful house. I can't wait to post that up. I don't want to say her name.
Yeah.
So, but of course, nothing is done until you get those keys. So
I live in Rosalie, and I know that you helped with a sale on one of those beautiful homes down there, and that was amazing and stuff. So it's really cool to see that. So we've been following you on social media. Now, you posted the other day that you have something upcoming. It's pretty exciting for everybody in Winnebago community and those that are listening and stuff. Go ahead and tell them about it.
So we're gonna hold. I can't remember if it's the third or fourth res-wide rummage. We started this a couple years ago, trying to get some new money into town. The first year was awesome. We had so
Yeah.
many people in. Second year was kind of slow because of the weather.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had somebody come up to me and say, "Hey, I sold $1,000 worth of clothes."
Wow.
I'm like, "Holy smokes, man!" I was like,
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the kind of opportunities we're trying to provide for the community here. Is that get some new money in, and it's just kind of a bustling deal that first year, and we like some more coordination to get it because the CDFI has minimal staff, and so we like to get some tribal involvement, some whole chunk involvement. We had some good door prizes that first year, but yeah, we have it scheduled for the 18th of July.
Yeah.
And it was right before powwow, but we wanted to get that kicked off and get some. In fact, I want to see if they'll come back for the powwow. And have two ecotourism events in the same 2 weeks. But that's the whole purpose. Is we understand our community, we understand the economy right now. And having a couple extra bucks, man, it helps out. $50, bingo, a packet or whatever, right?
Can you get on Facebook and see if it should be posted somewhere? I think we posted it as well, the Winnebago, and then show the poster. It's a beautiful kind of greenish poster, yellow. It's eye-catching, I should say. But Res Rummage. So what are the times? What are the details? And how do I get signed up?
We're going to do 8 to 2 that day. You can email me or to Sharpback, and the emails are on there to get you registered. So when you get registered, I love land and everything and mapping and stuff like that. So I'll put a little pinpoint on the map, showcasing where you're at. So we did like the valley, we did Ho Chunk Village, even out like the other rural sites, whatever.
Yeah.
Just so like people that come in, we give them a map, say, hey, go check it out. I wish we would have planned this a little bit better, like coordinating with other entities, like even like a treasure hunt kind of deal, here you sign off on this, it gets you into a raffle, So we're a little late on that, but I mean, who knows, for next year, let's I'm all about like ecotourism, maybe even putting a committee together, baseball tournaments for the youth, I just love it,
Yeah, definitely. And here's the thing, it's on the 18th.
Yep.
What's coming up the next weekend is Winnebago Powwow.
Yep.
So if you need like a jump start or anything like that, because we have some wonderful world-class arts and crafts vendors coming in. At times, a lot of people like to feed the community, feed the visitors, and that might kind of give you something. And then you can declutter. I know there's a lot of families in Winnebago that host other families. Like, you can stay at my house and all this and that. So if you need to get rid of those old clothes, if you need to get rid of the toys that the kids don't play with, anything on the rummaging is rummaging.
Yep.
And yeah, that's pretty exciting and stuff. So
What page am I going to on Facebook?
let's see here.
What am I looking for?
I might have to have Gayla kind of tune in and help us on out, but you did send us that flyer,
Yeah,
right?
I sent the flyer.
So just go to the Winnebago, right there. Click on that guy. Go to the, nope, right there.
This guy.
Yep. Click on that and scroll, and there's us. Yeah. But keep going, rolling. You'll see it. It's a beautiful, kind of bright colored.
The res rummage one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting the attention. So
Okay. Nobody's seen this but us until I get there then. So, but I did want to say, while we're talking to Mr. Woods here, I bet you have no idea about this. He helped me buy my house.
I do not know that.
I was in desperate emergency need. My landlord came to my house and told me, I need you to open up your house next week. I'm selling your house. I'm like, nah, I thought you said I could buy it. And then, well, anyway, it had a big old deal, man. And I came to Winnebago, and 20 wasn't at work that day. He had something going on with his back. But I ran into his girlfriend, or significant other, and she gave me his phone number, man. And next day, I talked to him, and within 2 weeks, I owned that house.
Wow.
I mean, it was amazing.
We don't recommend that. I mean, you should plan for buying a house, but that's a great story.
Yeah, I mean, and then and I found out something amazing about him this year. You bring it up, but I didn't know he pitched for Briarcliff.
Did I know that?
No.
Yeah, he's always talking about it. No, just kidding. He's pretty humble.
I should talk more about it, but it seems like an eon ago, man. I swear to God, it was so long ago. But I actually reconnected with a lot of Briar Cliff people just recently, and especially my coach moved back to Sioux City. He's the athletic director at Briar Cliff now. And actually, I'm going to actually put another post out. I'm having one of my Briar Cliff connections do a financial education deal for our kids and anybody that wants to come in. His name is Steve Evans. He played basketball at Briar Cliff.
Wow.
And his son, Caden, actually played at North Carolina last year.
Okay.
And he's at University of Minnesota this year.
Okay.
So, they lost their coach, so he transferred to Minnesota to be closer to home. But yeah, he's going to come on the 10th, I believe. I can't remember. We're just getting the logistics figured out. But Patrice and Summer Youth, they're going to be there. And if anybody else wants to come in, he's worked with athletes and NIL and stuff like that. So he's just trying to, change a little bit of mindset. That's what the CDFI is here for. So we're calling it the Briar Cliff Connection. So.
There you go. You're onto something there, Tony. Yeah. That is awesome. Just to making those connections and utilizing them. Who would have thought, so many years later that that would be coming together for the benefit of the community and for the young ones and stuff. So keep up the good work, man. I think that's pretty exciting and it's pretty awesome. How are you doing on that flyer? I think you had
had it and then I clicked a button and it disappeared.
Oh, one of those. One of those things.
It's one of the. I got it here though. Let's see.
So you got door prizes. You got a DJ and music. We know a DJ that can help you out too. So if you're interested, but nonetheless,
there it is.
So register your rummage sale by Wednesday, July 15th to be on the map. Contact Tony Wood or 2 Sharpback for details. And community collaborators are welcome. And then the maps will be on site at the Ho Chunk Village Market, and that is located where, Tony?
That is just right downtown, the farmers market.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Actually, I want to say we may be collaborating with the HCI interns.
Oh, cool.
And if we do that, we're going to open up a little bit more events. We're hoping to actually use the big screen. I don't know who to talk to about that.
Yeah, you're talking to them.
Okay, well, I'll be talking to you later. So, but yeah, even maybe showcasing some art in the woodland trails. We're getting those details figured out.
Yeah.
We just need boots on the ground. That's
Okay.
that's the thing. So.
Here's the thing is that you mentioned 8 a.m. And I know some of the people want to get out there a little bit earlier and stuff. The early bird gets the worm, as they say, especially in rummage. You get the cream of the crop, you get the good stuff. And the families can get ready, get prepared for that. It's a family endeavor.
Yep.
At times you might need some help and whatnot. So call on the nephews or the nieces to maybe help out and stuff. Put them to work, and they could get rewarded if some of that stuff sells.
Yeah.
Is that a payday?
I actually don't. I'm not sure.
We'll have to check that one out and stuff too. But nonetheless, Res Wide Rummage. I love the name, pal.
Hey, I got a little tidbit for you.
Okay.
A long time ago, I tried to be a DJ, and I had this kind of equipment, and I put it up on my rummage. And I swear to God, your mom bought it. So I wonder if I started DJ Garan.
You might.
I might have. I'm not sure.
We're gonna have to check that out. That is.
That was probably early '90s, more than likely.
You're learning all kinds of stuff today, aren't you?
Yeah. I did not know that. Yeah. Well, that's my mom tonight.
Okay.
Tony Wood.
All right.
Hey, appreciate you coming by.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
Later.
Hey, man, sure appreciate you.
Yep.
I really do, man.
All right, thanks.
We have all kind of good things. Hey, Tony, if there's anybody else out there, send them on in. Yeah. All righty. As we continue on. Aiden, how you doing, man? You hanging in there? You learning a lot? He's our summer youth worker, and I was telling him, man, I said, hey, last week you made history. That we cannot tell yet, but there's a story coming. You have to stay tuned to the big voice. Quince, he had to work through the weekend, so he's off today. And you at times had to work late at night as well. I really appreciate your help and stuff. But we have a huge announcement coming up, and want to make sure that you folks are all part of that when that time comes. In the meantime, between time, we'd like to invite the ladies from the Winnebago Public Health Department, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System, 12 Clients Unity Hospital. How you ladies doing?
Good. How are you?
Say hello to the good folks. Give us your introduction.
Hi, I'm Sandy Anderson with Winnebago Public Health Nursing, and I guess we're here today to talk about some fun things for the seniors that we've got going on next week.
We also have
Carla Olson Griffin, the Public Health Nursing Director. And we just wanted to share our events that are going to be happening next week for our elders in the community. We are having the Seniors on the Move, which is going to be Tuesday evening, 5 o'clock. We invite you to come down, all the elders, bring your elder, and we're going to do some fun things, karaoke, your favorite song,
Yeah.
your favorite church song, whatever prayer song, whatever you want to do. We want you to share your stories with us, whether they be your family stories, a fun story, jokes, anything. We'll have prizes for everybody. We're going to have a lot of drawings and incentives for people to use at home. We're going to have a grand prize of a TV. We're going to have a lot of dancing, as Garen's going to be our DJ there.
Oh, cool.
And we're going to have fun, and we're going to have a photo booth. So we want people to take advantage of that. And we encourage you all to wear your traditional wear, your ribbon shirts, your skirts, your beaded jewelry, anything you need like that you want to have, and take that picture home for you and your family. So we really hope to have a better turnout. This is the 3rd year, and it's grown every year. And last year, everyone that was there was up dancing the last song. So it was really fun, and we could have went longer, but I think last year we went over 3 hours, and it's supposed to be 2. So that's how fun it was. So we encourage everybody to come. And like I said, we got lots of prizes. We try to give things out that what the elders may need. Cookware, dish sets, like I said, TV, cleaning supplies. We got a whole list, and this year we're going to have just as many as last year. So that's what we're encouraging. And then we're going to do our seniors lunch and learn on Monday at 12:30.
Yep.
And that's going to be with YP Nagu. Their RD is Susan McLaughlin. She's going to be the one that's the one preparing the traditional foods. She's going to do have an air fryer, so we're healthy. And she's going to do a healthy, more of a meal one. And then she's going to have a dessert with some berries to share. And then everybody that come is going to get something for coming, and it's a good price for that too. It's more for education, and we're giving out cookbooks to go with the air fryers, so that's what they're getting. So we're hoping that the seniors will stay around after, and it's going to be after the regular lunch pickup time at the senior center.
If you want to show the flyers to that camera right there, Karen,
Oh, okay.
and I can, you can see the.
The Seniors on the Move. We also posted this yesterday on our Winnebago dash Big Voice. But this is a Seniors on the Move flyer. It's July 7th, 5 p.m. right there at Whirling Thunder Wellness Center. I guess, far as the age?
55 plus.
Okay.
And we know that many of our elders have caregivers or people that transport them. We are not going to have anybody leave that's there to help their elders. So we want people to keep that in mind. If you need to come and assist your mom, auntie, uncle, whoever it is that wants to come, we're welcoming you to come and share our meal we're having and participate in the events with the elders too.
All right. So Seniors Lunch and Learn, 55 and over. If you know a senior, this is going to be July 6th at 12:30 and at 1 down at the Senior Center. All righty. So I like it because they're pretty excited. Now, you just recently installed a mini big screen down there.
Yes.
Are these up on the mini big screens?
These posters?
Yeah.
Only if they send them through our staff.
Okay. So
I don't do the scheduling for our big screen. So I mean, I'm the technical part. I'm not the software part. I didn't even know how to turn that thing on, but I know how to hook it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can hand this to you, and it can get to your technical staff so that they can.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I know it's 4th of July coming, so we really wanted to make sure
Yeah.
we got that out there. And
I do got a question though. There's no AI, right? We can't post anything AI.
no, it's not. No,
playing.
no, we use Canva. So those are made by my admin assistant. We get them all approved, and that they're culturally appropriate through our boss and marketing. So
It's a little joke around here.
I know. I've seen some of those bad AI ones, but yeah, we try not to be.
that's
Yeah.
Neither here nor there.
Sandy. It's good to see you. One of the
It's good to
things
be here.
you got to sing. Did you get to sing? Was that you?
I, unfortunately, yes. Yes. If you go, Garan will give you a microphone, and everybody around you will sing, and it's really scary.
it's actually really fun. Now,
But it's so fun. Yes.
Kevin put himself on the limb and he did a stand-up routine. I mean, that's how cool it was and stuff. Yeah, I think he went back to his day job afterwards because he would have been off on tour and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Only one that laughed at him.
I thought they were good. I was pretty proud of you, man.
His favorite part though was when I said, "I thought that'd do better." I told a joke and it was about a cat that passed away, but I thought it was funny how it happened and nobody else.
Everybody else laughed. Yeah.
It happens. They call it bombing and
But, maybe the PHNs will have to practice our song this year.
Yeah. I think with this we want this promote. It's sponsored by our Good Health and Wellness Grant from the Great Plains Tribal Leaders Health Board. We're promoting culturally appropriate education for wellness from chronic disease. We're promoting kinship. We want people to get out there and move to, help get your cardiovascular moving.
Yeah.
There's all these objectives behind it, but most of all, we want everybody to have fun.
our elders, let's support them. And
Absolutely.
One of the things too, they even had like an art contest, but they didn't bring in the actual painting or whatever it may
We want
be.
them to bring those this year. They
Yeah.
showed pictures. Yep.
Yeah, and they just end up getting their phones out. And the one that won, and I think you got more points as far as the judging and stuff if it's actually there. So if you did some beautiful beadwork or did something ribbon work or whatever, bring it. Bring it down and stuff, and we'll get it judged. And it's a really fun time. And we don't get that often, especially for our elders. When we gather, usually it's like for a funeral or a sad time. But this time, because of you folks and your endeavors and stuff, we get to make some good memories, some lasting memories. And one of the best memories you brought up is that at the end, everybody was just dancing. And that's, like you said, movement is getting your heart going. And I took a mental snapshot right then and there, and I still remember that, all the smiles and everybody. We didn't want it to end.
We didn't. It was time, and we already went over time, but it was good.
So thank you, Sandy, for coming up. It's good to see you. We'll see you here on the Monday, and then also the next day on July 7th, coming around the corner next week.
Yep,
So if
right
you guys
soon.
could do us a favor, let your gagas and chokas know about these two events.
Yep.
Anything else? Any shout outs?
I don't know. Shout out to Carla for doing all of this and
Good shout
managing
out.
this grant, and because it's huge, and she's got all of these different activities that she's planned throughout the entire year, and it's a lot of work.
And I just
So-
want to say too to all the different programs without the health department, WCHS, even the tribe that come and participate in our events, volunteer and help us. We're a small department, but without all those volunteers, we couldn't do it. So shout out to all of them.
I'm looking forward to mostly the photo booth.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fun seeing the seniors do photo booth with their friends and their family.
Yeah.
And they may actually have some photos there that will last a lifetime for
Yes, sir.
the community to be able to look back on and go, I remember that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
a
what I
great
want.
opportunity.
When we look at those old photos,
Yep.
I want these people to have those photos for their families too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sandy, thank you for coming up. Carla, thank you for coming up. We really appreciate that. So seniors
you for
on the
having us.
move, and then also the lunch and learn at the senior center that's coming up next week on Monday. So 12:30 to 1 p.m. Kevin, we're gonna send you on assignment. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
All
All
right.
right.
I did want to say a happy belated birthday.
Oh yeah.
She
Thank
is
you.
she is older than me. That's why I know.
I'm younger than you. You're in November and I'm in June. I already know that.
All right,
All right.
folks.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We're getting down to it here. We have Aiden. Come on up, Aiden. And then also Gayla Whitewater with Did You Know? These are my favorite time. Also, we're going to have the Good Relative and today's Rant of the Day. Are you ready for a Rant of the Day, Kevin? Do you have one? Or should we try should I give you mine?
I don't know. I don't have rants. I just got positive comments.
I don't know, man. We're live. I know we're live and everything and stuff, but we're going to start out with the joke of the day. All right. So, Aiden.
There you are, buddy. Straight up.
You've been practicing it back there. We've seen you, and did a good job. You didn't yawn, man. Did you?
No.
Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. So, Aiden, what you got for us?
Alright, I found two funny ones. I'm gonna pick the funnier one first.
Okay, we get a twofer.
What did the pirate say when he turned 80?
What did he say?
I matey.
Come on, Kevin. That was a tee. Isn't it a tee?
That's why that was so corny. It's funny, man. I mean,
Ooh, that's an awesome one, man. I love it. I'm gonna have to tell Garrick's that one. Okay, next one.
How do you fix a broken pumpkin?
Any guesses, Gayla? How?
With a pumpkin patch?
Oh man.
yeah.
All right.
Most definitely.
I slapped. Okay.
It's a knee slapper.
Yeah. That was a knee slapper, man. So you did it. You give us a 10 out of 10, man. We're going to have to use those ones. Good job, Aiden. Good job. Okay, here we go. We got Gayla's Did You Know?
Hello, everybody. So this week's Did You Know? I was curious about the origins of fireworks because it is 4th of July this week.
Yeah.
So did you know fireworks weren't invented for celebrations? They were invented to scare away evil spirits.
Oh.
So nearly 2,000 years ago in ancient China, people discovered that tossing hollow bamboo stalks into a fire caused them to explode with a loud pop. So they believed that the noise frightened away evil spirits and brought good fortune. So centuries later, Chinese alchemists accidentally created gunpowder by mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. They packed it into these bamboo tubes, creating the world's first true firecrackers. So eventually they added metal powders to produce the colorful sparks that we recognize today. And then as trade routes expanded, fireworks spread across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe, where they became popular for royal celebrations, festivals, and military victories. So that's where fireworks
Hey,
came
give
from.
her a round of applause.
You know what?
that was amazing.
Yes, no clue, never, yeah, that truly is.
Thank you for going out and doing that research, that history. I did not know that. That is crazy. You think about it now.
You know what though? Everything she does is amazing. I mean, she thinks she's probably pulling her leg, but you know what? You've been such an awesome added to our team. Yeah, addition to our team. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Thank you.
words there, Kevin. Thank you for recognizing that and stuff. That's my rant. These prices for fireworks, oh my goodness. All right, now there's two things. I'm gonna make it a good relative thing, and I'm gonna make it the rant. All right. Now,
You're ranting about a good relative?
well, here's one of the things that we found out. Okay, as a non-commercial radio station, we can't necessarily run commercials, right? But we could do sponsorships and what they call underwriting. Zort's Fireworks reached out to us because there's a lot of family members, and he noticed that it's usually the Gagas and the Chokas providing for the grandchildren, and then the parents. But the parents are really kind of involved in getting the meal together, whatever it may be. So they're trying to stretch the dollars, what I'm trying to say. He's offering a 10% discount at Zort's for Winnebago tribal members.
Oh wow, that's cool.
We'll have to get a flyer out for that and stuff. But I wanted everybody to know that's a community announcement and stuff. So thank you. John Barber is his name, and he sent me a text and he said, don't forget the Winnebago tribal members, they get 10% off the discounts.
Nice.
But when we come to buying fireworks, I spent like 1 year, I just went crazy, and I was like, wow. And I don't tell anybody this, but it was $600. It was $600 on fireworks because I don't know why. I just felt, like, hey, I wanted our family to really enjoy just one night together as the whole family. $600 went out the door. Here's what happened. We got these big cakes. They call them cakes, and they last, and
Oh yeah, those big giant.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
sure.
one of them was like 200. And we're like, hey, that's going to be the finale. It's like $200. And we were lighting, and then we'd go down there and light it. The adults would. And then pretty soon, like after the fifth one, none of the kids were there.
They got bored?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So they're all on the trampoline, just paying attention to the trampoline.
Yeah.
And they weren't even paying attention to the fireworks. So That was an epic fail on my part.
Oh man, you gotta. I mean, I know it's a little, but you know that's the fun part is lighting them. You know.
Yeah.
Light them and run. Light them and run.
And then you always get that one that topples over and it goes right into the crowd.
Yes, yes.
And it's like, run for your life. Go, guys, go. Anyways, so that's my rant of the day and stuff. But the good relative part was the guy from Zords who was offering a discount. Like I said, everybody's trying to stretch the dollar. You have high gas prices and everything too, but take time out. And that was the main reason. I know a lot of people say, why are you celebrating Independence Day, you know, blah, blah, blah. But that's why they have the Winnebago community display.
Yes.
Is, well, we might kind of tailor it to what you told us to keep the spirits away.
Yeah, the evil
ones.
spirits.
Yeah.
And then one thing that I always heard too, because you see people on social media that kind of go into their rants about celebrating Independence Day, is that, you know, this was one of the few times that we could celebrate in our traditional ways, like have powwows, round dances, or whatever, things like that, you know. So I don't think we should knock anybody that celebrates still. And it's just another reason to gather and eat.
Right.
Just like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, we don't celebrate that, but we just like to gather and eat with our families. And that's always a good time, good medicine, being around your people. So
That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, folks, we got 12:01 right here. And we appreciate everybody tuning in. So, good relatives, I wanted to make sure to give you guys an opportunity. I know that we want to finish our Santee story and stuff. You helped out Santee. I know that little Kelly went up there. She partook in a Tiny Tot special, and it was really cool. She was telling me about it and everything too. And you had to wear a yellow dress. She didn't wear a yellow dress, but she still got in there. And she danced her heart out. And she mentioned, she's like, my legs got tired, but I didn't stop. So I asked Ashley, I said, well, what was that special for? Unfortunately, a Tiny Tot passed away. I believe had cancer, and she was making mention of that. She's like, Dad, I got a shirt, has a little Tiny Tot, and she's barely trying to talk, you know, right? She's only 5. And so she didn't really understand yet, but she was like, everybody is saying they're proud of me, Dad, and all this and that. And it just made me feel good, you know. I was really proud of her and stuff.
cute.
Then my son, he braved the elements. He was out camping, but he ended up with 4th place up there in Santee. So they debuted a new arbor. Congratulations to our Santee relatives, and sound like it went really well. So I'm glad that Santee Powwow is in the books. And now we'll transition. We've got some other celebrations. Ponca has one. Our relatives to the south, Omaha Tribe, has one. And then we have ours as well. So we'll be inviting everybody to our homecoming
MMIR
celebration.
yet?
MMIR, it's in
Coming
Sioux
up,
City.
yeah.
Definitely.
That's always a good power.
But do you have any good relatives that you want to shout out?
I would say just to the Santee community. I mean, they it was a good time, and man, their baseball field is phenomenal. I mean, it's better than most major league parks. I mean, there's no seating, but I mean the actual field. Oh, it was gorgeous.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, really nice. And you know what? The Power Grounds too. They had all new sod. They had a cement walking track all the way around it, so you can walk and stuff. I mean, they really did good job. Santee Powell.
Aiden.
Shout out to the Ho Chunk Incorporated for like last week we were doing for summer youth and other people we're doing that culture camp. So I want to thank them
yeah,
for
that's a
giving
good
that
one.
to us.
Good shout out.
That looked cool.
Yep, definitely. Gayla.
I want to shout out Bill Quackenbush from Ho Chunk Nation. So he's the Tribal Historic Preservation Officer for Ho Chunk Nation. He retired yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So just a really huge knowledge keeper. That's
Yeah.
where I get a lot of
Happy
my
retirement.
information from.
Yep.
Just a really cool guy, really down to earth. And anytime you have any questions, you can just reach out to him about our history, and he's
Yeah.
pretty responsive.
We
But
should get him on the show.
yeah, I have a lot of respect for him, and I seen he retired yesterday, which is crazy. But shout out to him.
Definitely. So for those folks that don't know who Bill Quackenbush is, when we had that dugout canoe come down from Crow Creek all the way down to the Missouri,
Yes.
he was the one that I think what do they call it when they bring it up from the river bottom? And it was so many years old. But
Oh, the canoes in Lake Mendota?
yeah.
Yes.
And it just showed how long we've been in that area, because that one they brought up from underneath the lake, and it was really cool. And so he got inspired to do a dugout canoe, and then he's been on these journeys in these lakes and stuff.
Yeah,
And then
for the past, what is it, 3 years now? 3 or 4 years, they've been doing an annual canoe journey.
yeah, that's what that's called, the canoe journey and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was here in Winnebago and helped us out, and really nice guy. So
Yeah, always open to sharing his knowledge. I believe he did a flute making class with Angel Decora Museum a few
cool.
years ago too. So he's a really cool guy.
yeah, good shout out, good shout out. All right, folks, make sure as we go into the holiday weekend here, just so you know, just a PSA is that the Winnebago tribe will be on admin leave starting on Thursday at noon, and then they will be off closed for Independence Day, July 3rd. I know July 4th is recognized throughout the lands and stuff, but we're going to be closed on Friday. So if you need to get any business done, make sure you do that from now until Thursday at noon. You guys be safe out there. I know that Chief Jeremiah Lone Wolf wants everybody to be safe on the roads. Make sure that you be safe with those fireworks. Keep our children safe. And then also you, those that are tuning in and listening to this and stuff, you take care of yourself. All right? There's a lot of different things that are taking place. And just know that it's time for family. And that's what we want to see. So you guys... we'll see you on the flip side. A lot of exciting things that are taking place in Winnebago. Appreciate all our guests that joined us here today. Winnebago Talks, 100.9 FM, the big voice, the official radio station of the Winnebago tribe. Have a good rest of your day.